I'm back. Well, for me, that was 4.5 seconds later. So let's work these out. See how you did. Let's set them up. Do them the same way. What I'm going to do here, you should have done exactly like I'm doing here. What I know, 14 ounces, put it over 1. Multiply by, well, let's see, the other fraction. And of course, you should have already done these. I'm not going to wait and slow down. I'm going to go fast because you should already have these on paper. Ounces goes down here. What I'm looking for, milliliters goes up there. The medicine cup, hey, the top line, the 1 ounce mark, 1 ounce is 30 milliliters. After canceling out the ounces, since both of those are on the top of the fractions, I multiply. So I take 14 times 30. The answer is 420. 420 what? 420 milliliters. Dun-dun-dun. Notice something also. Tablespoons, that's not a metric measurement. And you should, of course I did, you should write non-metric stuff with fractions. Metric stuff always write with decimal numbers. Non-metric things like pints, there we go, tablespoons, write them as fractions. So you're going to have to use a decimal to do the calculation, yes, but you should always write the number down this way. 4.5. Oh, what a mess up. My goodness. Okay. 4.5 tablespoons. I'm converting tablespoons into ounces. Now don't confuse tablespoons and teaspoons again. The capital T is the big letter. It's the big spoon. The little letter, little t, is the little spoon, the teaspoons. Don't confuse those. Well, on the medicine cup, the 1 ounce mark is 2 tablespoons. You memorized that medicine cup by now, I hope. And so, tablespoons there, tablespoons there. Whoa, my goodness. We again have to call this 4.5 just to get the job done in the calculator. But since that number's on the top and the other non-1 number's on the bottom, I take 4.5 and divide it by 2. 4.5 divided by 2 is 2.25. Now let's see here. 2.25. You don't want to leave it that way because the answer is going to be in ounces. That's another non-metric number. So you don't want to have non-metric numbers with decimals. The best thing is to put them as fractions. That's not some federal law you have to go by, but it's best to do it that way. Now don't round this off, by the way. Don't round this off. You should know this. 0.25 is 1/4, right? So 2.25 is 2 1/4 ounces. That's the best answer. Well, let's see. Next one, 2.5 pints. 2.5 pints. Let's convert the pints into ounces. Now going back to gallon, man, we have, let's see here, gallons here, you had quarts here, you had pints here, you had cups out here, and it's on there somewhere. How many ounces are there in a pint? A 1 pint is 16 ounces. Stop a moment. This may help, it may not. We talked about this thing about ounces being 2 things. Ounces are both a weight measurement, like some kiddo weighs 8 pounds, 5 ounces, that's weight measurement. But this is a liquid measurement, like a 12-ounce Dr. Pepper can, that's liquid measurement. So ounce has 2 entirely separate meanings, but they're not separate entirely. Here's what's, I think, kind of helpful. 1 ounce of water, 1 liquid ounce of water weighs 1 ounce. What that means is, hey, how many ounces are there in a pint? 16. That's liquid. How many ounces, the weight version of ounces, how many ounces are there in a pound? 16. So this is so neat. I like this. If you got a pint of water, it weighs 1 pound. Like pint, pound, pint, pound, pint, pound, pound. Okay, even sounds alike. So 1 liquid measurement, a pint, weighs, well, it weighs 1 pound. there are 16 liquid ounces in it. The liquid ounce weighs 1 weight ounce. Anyway, catch my drift? So that may help you. That's why there's 16 ounces, sometimes called fluid ounces, in a pint. That's why there are also 16 ounces in a pound. Well, if that helps fine, if that went, ignore what I just said. Let's do the math though. Pints will not cancel out. Call that 2.5 to do the job in the calculator. Whoa, now since both of those non-ones are on top, I multiply. So I take my 2.5. I multiply by 16. The answer is 40. So 40 ounces. There's the answer. Let's convert pounds into kilograms. 82 pounds. Put that over 1. Pounds down here. Kilograms here. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. Cancel out. Why, we take 82 and divide by 2.2. Answer is 37.27272727. Okay, 37.3 is your answer. 37.3. Rounded off to the nearest tenth. Let me talk about one more thing too. We'll have later on in the semester lots and lots of stuff dealing with the pound and kilogram thing. Okay, you might have noticed already, every time we convert pounds into kilograms, you'll end up dividing by the 2.2. In fact, I think just make your life easier. Just remember this. I don't care what the number of pounds is right here. What will I do to those pounds to convert that to kilograms? Divide by 2.2. So if you just want to remember, hey, every time if I have pounds, I want to convert into kilograms, I just divide that by 2.2. So you could just think, okay, 82 pounds, instead of setting all this up, just say, well, let's see, what's 82 divided by 2.2? And the answer is that number, okay? You don't have to set this up. Now, other ones you probably need to make sure you work them out, but that is just so consistent, it can really help. Oh, here's one of those, pounds and ounces. You take the 2 ounces, divide by 16, because there are 16 ounces in a pound. I take the 2 divided by 16, 0.125. Leave that number in the calculator. That's just the number of ounces converted to a decimal number. Then just leaving that there, say plus 11. Now it says 11.125. You're still with me, aren't you? That's not the answer yet. That's just that's just the kid's weight in pounds expressed as a decimal number. Like I just said, instead of setting it all up, I know the kid weighs 11.125 pounds. How do I convert to kilograms? Just divide by 2.2. Divide by 2.2 is 5.05. Hey, 5.05. Round it off to the nearest tenth is 5.1. 5.1. That's a kg, by the way. This last one. Oh, sneaky Mr. Dudley. Hey, we don't set this up like these are, because that's metric to metric. You're going to have metric to metric problems in the homework. You're going to have metric to metric problems on your quiz number 3. All we're doing is moving decimals. Again, a little chart. You have meter and gram and liter. Here we go again. 3 this way is kilo. Starting back, the meter, gram, and liter. 3 this way is milli. 3 more is micro. The only oddball is not 3, 3, or 3 is the centi. It's 2 over from the starting point. Well, so if I'm going from milliliter to liters, I move back this way 3 places. So 350. One more time, a whole number. The dot is on the far right. I move it back 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. The dot ends up there. Put a 0. What are our 2 0 rules? I do not put that 0 there. I must put this 0 there. So the final answer is 0.35 liters. I hope you did great on those. We do have another major topic to cover, so it's pretty simple stuff. I shouldn't say that. It's hard stuff,